Joining us now are Nancy and Bev, and we're going to be talking about ghee. It's spelled Ghee. And if you don't know what it is, we're going to learn. Hello and hello.
Hi,
So
Donna.
it rhymes with glee,
Yes.
right? And I know that you are abundantly happy about this product. What is simplyghee.com?
Simply Ghee is simply ghee. Ghee is butter.
Okay.
It's actually butter fat. So what we do is we take grass-fed butter from sweet cream, it's churned, and then through a gentle heating process, we actually coax out the lactose and the casein. And while that's happening, the moisture evaporates.
Okay.
So
you're just left with the taste.
what remains is the actual butter fat.
Okay.
That is also known as ghee. It's been around for thousands and thousands of years.
Now,
Yeah.
what can you do with it? Do you only eat it, or do you bathe in it? Like, do you rub it on
Well,
your skin? I'm like,
a lot of
how joyful are we about this product,
We can
ladies?
be overly joyful, right?
I like it. I start my morning routine actually with ghee. I put it in my coffee.
Okay.
It's very good in the coffee. I cook my eggs in it. You can finish a steak with it. You can put it on your pasta. You can really use it any way you use butter or oil. And we encourage people to replace, we're going to be talking about seed oils at some point, I'm sure, but we encourage people to use it in place of the cooking oil that they're using, especially if they're using like a seed oil.
Okay.
So that's kind of our mission.
Okay, so like a sesame seed oil or something like that, switch over to ghee?
Canola.
Why? Tell me about
Canola.
those seeds.
They're actually, it's not the seeds
Okay.
that are bad or harmful. They're actually most of them are tasty, but it's the process on how they extract the oil from the seed that's bad.
Understood.
Like one of the things, a couple things that they do just real briefly is they will actually soak the seeds in a chemical solvent to extract the oil. And then they heat it at very high temperatures, which creates it does terrible things to the fatty acids. Then they have to bleach it. And because it has such a strong odor, they have to deodorize it. Then they put it in a plastic jar and
Okay, I'm
sell it
sold.
to the consumer.
Okay.
So yes, it's called the Hateful Eight, actually. There are 8 of them. So it's like safflower, sunflower, corn, canola, grapeseed, rice bran, cottonseed. I think I said 8.
Okay.
And if you read labels, you're going to see them everywhere. I think you're going to hear a lot more about them in the next few years because a lot of the health initiatives I think are going to be changing. So you'll probably hear a lot more about seed oils. So
I love the color of it. It's pretty.
That is our A2 ghee.
Okay.
And that is sourced from a delightful little farm in Lancaster County. And we visit the farm, and I don't know about you, but this is one of the first farms I've walked on where it smells like sweet meadows.
Lovely.
Yeah,
so
it's
nice,
beautiful.
yeah.
And the girls are
Lancaster,
out.
Pennsylvania is really known for their sustainability and their, naturalness, I guess. Is that what you would call
People
it?
call it the magical oasis for food.
It
in
is.
a way. Yeah.
Okay. So what made you decide to get into this? Who brought the idea to the other person? Or did you
kind of
find it,
mutual.
discover it together?
It was
I
mutual.
think it was mutual, yeah.
You want to talk?
Yeah, I think it was mutual. Bev and I worked together like 20 years ago. We were in sales and marketing, and then we actually went out on our own and started a marketing company before the internet.
Okay.
So then from there we decided that we both had a shared interest in health and nutrition, like eating clean, going back to how our ancestors ate food, because people didn't get the sickness and the diseases that they get today because they ate like that. So that was really important to us. So we decided it was just the timing was right. Butter was back, and healthy fats were actually people were more educated, I think, about like not all fats are bad. There's actually fats that are good that you need. So we decided we wanted to have a tangible product to sell, and it seemed like a good one. Nobody knew about ghee at that time. So
I've never heard of it.
Yeah,
I'm almost embarrassed. Like I try to be like kind of worldly and know a little bit about everything.
Well,
like, the Trivia Pursuit Queen, or I feel like, like that I know a little bit because of what I do for a living. I get to meet like thousands of people. But this was my first time I was ever exposed to it.
Well, you probably have consumed it and haven't known.
And just didn't
don't
know.
know it. Like if you've eaten Middle Eastern food or Indian
Yes.
cuisine,
That's-
ghee is
they're
their
using
go-to
ghee.
fat.
Okay.
Yeah.
And partly because in India there's no refrigeration, and the really nice thing about ghee is you can keep it stored in your pantry. You don't have to refrigerate it. It's very shelf stable because literally what makes butter burn or go rancid, which are your lactose, casein, and the moisture, has been removed.
So if you're
it's like a
lactose
coconut.
intolerant, this is a good option for you as well.
It's like a coconut oil or like where you store your olive oil. You store
Right.
it in the pantry. You don't put it in the fridge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lovely. And I see that you brought snacks, and they smell really good. So I see. Do I see pecans? Because I love pecans.
Yes.
And are those oatmeal
Popcorn,
cookies?
and those are
What are those?
actually old-fashioned oatmeal ginger cookies.
Oatmeal ginger, yes.
Lovely.
All made with ghee.
They have a cup of ghee in that.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, and the popcorn was popped in ghee and then topped in ghee and then seasoned with some interesting spices. I had black garlic on there.
Okay. Is this edible? Can I try
you
a
may
piece?
eat
I didn't know if it was
yes.
just like a prop,
No.
Because sometimes when somebody does food on the show, like it's like mashed potatoes, and they're like sprayed
dear.
with like some sort of like. I'm
No,
like, "Ah."
these are snacks for your staff.
It's really good.
And then the pecans are, they were kind of sauteed in ghee, and they are seasoned with some maple sugar and some cinnamon and some, I think Redmond salt is what I used. Yeah.
Now, when you started, did you start it like just a little farmer's market?
No,
Early beginnings? No? What happened?
we were really kind of did
What?
it backwards.
You did it backwards? We went big? And
Well,
then
we
sort of-
started with
really.
local
Okay.
stores. We did
Okay.
one tiny little event, and I said to Nancy the other day, if I had $1 for everybody who asked me what's ghee at that event, I would have, definitely paid for the booth.
Right.
But yeah, we started locally with stores, and then I guess we made some flavors. We've had many changes, but
Well,
at one
as any business should, right? If you
yeah.
just start a business and you're stagnant, and you
Right.
don't grow, then what's the point? The joy is in evolving a
Right.
business along with what your consumers want, what you want, what you discover, what you learn. That's the best thing I think about being a business owner.
right. So we ended up going into two major grocery chains. I think one had 89 stores, the other had 90 something.
Okay.
So we were like,
Right, you're
really
making ghee,
cranking it out.
churning
And then
it.
we were making it stovetop.
Okay.
We had a wonderful crew that helped us, and we would do 400, 500 pounds at a time on top of the stove.
Wow. Amazing.
So messy and hot and greasy and
worth it.
exhausting, and it was a work of love, to be honest.
Good. And things are better now for you.
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay.
we decided to go with a manufacturing partner after that because, but I also think it was really good to do it ourselves, like be in a commercial kitchen, be in the trenches with it. So you learn so much. You learn from your mistakes, and you just keep going on. But we were actually limited because we were getting a lot of inquiries for larger quantities of ghee. So that's why we decided to get a manufacturer partner to help us
Congratulations
with
to
it.
you
So
both.
that's where we are now. Yeah.
Lovely. I'm very happy for both of you. That entrepreneurial spirit, the fact that you as we should, as we even grow and change. Myself, I'm having a big birthday this year, and I feel like I'm evolving. I'm like, this is a big year for me. I love when my birthday ends in a 0 or 5, and the year ends in a 0 or 5. I just feel like it's magic, right?
Yeah.
So, but thank you for this, because this will be the year that I learned about ghee, and I'm looking forward to cooking with it and letting you know what I think. So thank you very, very much.
Thank you, Donna.
I hope that you found the glee in the ghee. And if you've used ghee before and you've got a favorite recipe, would you email it to me? Because I would be interested in knowing what that is. Thanks for watching.